Welcome to Eco News, the news that changed the world. Today, we have a fascinating story. SOST Consultant Agency is working with Parque Jaime Duque, the realization of a dream of Jaime, who wanted to leave Colombians with a cultural and recreational center, which in turn would generate resources to support the less favored. The chosen portfolio is Ecoparque Sabana, which is found within the management of environmental sustainability. Its purpose is to develop the ecological restoration and conservation of the biodiversity of its natural reserves. The park's purpose is to develop different activities in which they seek to cultivate a conservation legacy with love, a commitment that has allowed them to reach different areas of the country. The current purpose is challenging, and a way to enhance it is by implementing a focus on eco-innovation and the use of technology within its purposes to uniquely strengthen the way it is achieved. Now, Sofía will tell us more about the case.
Following, we found the golden circle of Jaime Duque's future purpose. In the center, we have the why, that it is cultivate and educate a coherent and conscious community through entertainment, conservation, love, and history that generates a three-way impact and leaves a legacy for the industry, city, and country. Then, for the how, we have capacitation on eco-innovation, the smart process, and the circular economy diagram implementation. And finally, we have the what, that are the results, that it is an entertainment theme park, that it is an example of conservation, innovation, sustainability, and education.
To begin with the circular economy model of Jaime Duque, there's the take stage, in which they have suppliers that match their vision, their values, their purpose, and their sustainable goals. However, this is one of the weaker stages, as they do not have sustainable statistics taken into account when choosing the suppliers. It's just what they wish, but it's not required. They should take into account more socially and sustainable verified suppliers.
The next stage is make. Any company that wants to reduce its negative impacts on the environment must be in constant transformation. Jaime Duque void reserve land and preserve endangered species. In this route, we have that Jaime Duque provides its customer a service, which is the experience of the day, in which people are aware of the importance of the environment and the conservation of biodiversity. And in use, we have that the company is aware of the amount of waste that tourism and Ecoparque Sabana Natural Reserve generates. And for this reason, there is an entire program for the solid waste management.
In the recovery stage, Jaime Duque is a very responsible waste manager, as all of their wastes do not go into the trash. They have a lot of ways of reintroducing them, such as 4.8 tons of aluminum and scrap being melted down, 11.3 tons of plastic being filtered and selected for reintroduction, and even 2.2 tons of glass and 5.9 tons of paper compacted for being reintroduced into their own cycle. However, there's also an opportunity for Jaime Duque to be even better, as the other types of wastes that are not reintroduced represent almost 90% of all the waste percentage. And in the industrial symbiosis stage, Jaime Duque has a decent performance, as they have alliances with different enterprises boosting their purpose and collaboration, 40% of which are with artisans and 23% with entrepreneurships. They cooperate to bring park experience into life. However, they also have room for improvement, as one of the industrial symbiosis components is innovation, which is not as present in Jaime Duque's main concerns. Also, they could try to get into leverage assets to boost the collaboration aspect.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to talk about eco-innovation. We have environmental technologies, that is basically the use of different technologies such as solar panels, and another technology that tracks the development of all species in the reserve. So with these statistics, they can take care of the species in an accurate way. In the service innovation part, everything is about the visitor's experience. So everything is designed in a thoughtful way so that everything is sustainable and does no harm to the environment. And additionally, for a social initiative, they have ecological and educational paths through the park that has as purpose to educate visitors in the preservation of the ecosystem and why it is important and worth it that we take care of planet Earth.